Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Baldur's Gate 3. We just got to outside of Baldur's Gate and it took us straight to camp. I did a little exploring before we ended last time up here. I didn't realize there was more down here. And so I got on and I went and I respect. Withers is sitting over here and I went over and respect. Into a Way of the Fist monk because I almost never use any of my key for any of that special elemental stuff. It just wasn't, just didn't seem right to me, so I ended up never using it. But there's where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join my power.
We're under attack. Help me. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Escape the porter before the Absolute takes control. Where's the portal? Up there, okay.
Shall we dance?
Arg.
Die, you little harborer!
Well, that's not pleasant. That's not pleasant. That's really not pleasant. What the heck?
Passing through.
Can't afford to let up. Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Don't waste a step. Let's have some courage. Keep them guessing.
Gestawski!
The heck?
Fleet of foot.
Let's finish this. Got to press on. More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Let's see what this does.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer. I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
And we're hurt all to high heaven.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Alright, we're going to do a little bit of healing here before...
Take you.
It's a little bit of healing. It's not a lot of healing, but it's a little bit of healing.
The subtle approach.
Oh, I should be, paying attention to all my new stuff here. I guess I should use my fists so I can. So I've got to stick with this until I get to change my weapon. Use my fists. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I just can't hit.
No holding back.
Need to act fast. You will be cleansed.
So the intellect devourers are on our side. All right, not paying attention.
There we go again. Let's move.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, it is. If not over, then through.
Jump over here? I guess so.
I need you. Now. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare. God's damned abomination.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
I'll see. It's been helping me, but I mean, wants to stop the Absolute, so we got that in common. But the Githyanki probably wanted to stop the Absolute as well.
The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
Tech thoughts.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Fine.
Together, we can turn the tide.
This is gonna come back to bite me in the butt, I know it.
Time to move. Now. Another day, another fight.
See, he resonated the key on me. And I was wanting to not have that happen.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Have to keep going. Take your
No holding back.
Oh, one hit point left? Oh, 21 hit points left. Okay, quite a bit more than I thought. I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna have one hit hit my left. That's usually what happens to things I hit. Now he's got 2 left.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Oh, come on! Force got rid of her spell. And we missed! Oh my goodness! Got to be kidding me.
This is my time.
Come on.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
It's Orpheus. Oh man.
The blade will not bend.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I ask again, who are you? And I'm gonna need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony?
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Did you eat criminal brains?
Rather them than potential future allies, like you.
So are you going to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Why did Orpheus refuse to aid Valakith?
I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Valakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
No. Oh, goodness gracious. 21. And we rolled a 1.
You may resist now, but it's too late. You already embraced the powers the parasite gave you. You leveraged them to manipulate, to dominate, to survive. Your nature is no longer your own. You are well on your way to fulfilling your illicit potential. You are ready to evolve. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Half illithid. Oh, joyous. You've embraced Ceramorphosis and become half illithid. You can now unlock even more powerful psionics.
All right. What now?
Other than glowing. Oh, that's because we're resonating. Okay, it's gone. We don't look different. All right. We need to, first thing we got to do here is get punchy. Then toggle that to do radiant damage. Summon Scratch. Survival Instinct. Use creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. Speak with the dead. Concentrated blast. 3d6 psychic, 3d6 conditional. Concentrating on another spell to cast this. Force tunnel. Charge forward, pushing all objects and things away from you. Psychic Overload. Your attacks deal an additional d4 psychic damage, but you take a d4 psychic. Transfuse Health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target of the same amount. And Fly. Oh man. Okay. Just a peek. See, we took one, and now that we're messed up, probably because we took one. And not going to do any more. Quite a few things here, but I don't want to do it. Oh, that's the way out. Boots of Uninhibited Kushigo. Experience deadly. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier. Oh, yes, please. Who do we got? +1 acrobatics, +1 AC. So an extra +2 damage. Yeah. You got for boots. Alright, yeah, we're gonna give those to Shadowheart.
Despite everything.
There is work to do.
Give her a 19 AC, that's good.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright.
Curse. Breathe deep and move.
Well, we'll see if this, ruins us or not.
What's in here?
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
It doesn't look like anybody wants to chat. No, she's not at her. She may have left us. Save her deal. Yeah, Damon can no longer help repair Karlach's heart. So Karlach's in trouble. So water deep. Talk about that. Talk to Lae'zel, though she's not at her tent. Find out if there's a way to free Orpheus. That would be good to do. For our size of the parasite is proving more difficult to imagine. We should be on the lookout for powerful allies. We'll likely need them in the fight to come. Volo has become a most loyal ally. His powerful words of encouragement are sure to be at our backs in the trials to come. Confront the Elder Brain and either control it or destroy it. Alright. She's not there. Where she's at. Camp is huge. So like Gale's not there. So it's like all of our allies that aren't in our party are not here. What the heck happened? Is Withers here? This is where Withers was at. Withers isn't here either. Okay. This is where the flying girl was at. It's just us. Okay, that's not necessarily a good thing. I guess go to bed. Sleeping right next to a corpse. There we go. Now they're here. So Lae'zel wants to talk. Shadowheart wants to talk. Her hair's blonde. What the heck? Alright, let's talk to Lae'zel.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. The tainted blood of the mother. The traitor prince. The Laxarai.
Mighty powerful prince if you can block out an illicit hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157? That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's renegade spawn. A gay thrall who would return us to our slavers. He convinced his own mother's honor guard to join a coup against Vlaakith I. He would have fed our empire to the Illithids had he succeeded. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the traitor's with us, controlled by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would hand Vlaakith's dominion to his Geich masters. The Astral Plane would be first to fall. The others would soon follow.
Orpheus wasn't killed. He was imprisoned. Can you trust your teachings?
Entirely. Vlaakith Karsivim Hrathkrashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. This is the creed. I will not abandon all 10,000 protocols over one sovereign secret.
What happens now?
We find a way to enter the prism and slay Orpheus. He is a Geich puppet cloaked in Githyanki skin, and the most powerful mind master known to my people. One word from his scheming lips and the people would doubt. 2 words and they would rage. 3 words and they would bow to the false prince. The Githyanki would be slaves once more, and one by one, the plains would fall to the Geich.
like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
You say Orpheus is an Ilithiad thrall, yet he seems disgusted by us.
Chuk. I'm embarrassed you'd fall for such an obvious trick. You probably believe the Illithid's twaddle about Vlaakith usurping Gith's throne as well. The Astral Prison contains not one, but two atrocities. They will use you and abuse you at every opportunity. There is one truth, Vlaakith's truth. Everything else is apostasy.
Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago?
As loathsome as it is, the Emperor slipped one fact into its slurry of lies. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. One talent of many that drove the Illithids to enthrall him. The Prince is a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Vlaakith was no fool. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prism?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end, and trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. So loyal, so beguiled, they were blind to his treason. The honor guard's deaths were inevitable, as is the death of their Geich-enthralled prince.
Would it be wise to kill Orpheus? The Emperor is using his power to protect us.
My queen would demand I slay her greatest enemy. I could not be more certain. Vlaakith has a plan, and she knows what part I must play.
Vlaakith can't reward your loyalty if you're dead, or if the Absolute claims you.
And she cannot reward me if I hand the Empire to the Illithid thrall called Orpheus. Protocol 301. Neither death nor undeath may be a hindrance to Vlaakith's blessing. Vlaakith will know my unfaltering faith. Neither death nor the Absolute will keep me from accomplishing my duty.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine with me.
Yep, that's good. Okay. Shadowheart wants to talk.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
You and I shared something special.
Very serious of you. But
I want to know about your hair. Admit it. You've never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
All right. All right, everyone's back. Okay. Karlak wants to chat.
Something's on my mind.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlak doesn't blink.
I don't blame you, Karlak.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
That must be why her hair has changed.
My resplendence honors yours.
I have questions
Pray,
for you.
ask, and I will tell.
Yep, all right. All right, well, it's a good time to stop here. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I have been Sir Joseph. You guys have been awesome. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.